All right, so our next video, hopefully you've added a video or you got something in there if you were going to do it there. Obviously, if you're changing a different format or a different look to your website, that's fine. It's just about you making sure that you know how to do that. You can see there I've just added a little bit of text underneath it as well, and you can see that this blue area is just flexing to whatever I've got underneath. Wherever I put extra content in, it's flexing. The next bit I'm going to do is the right content, and that's because it's just straightforward. Okay, so what I would suggest you do is, well, once you're in this there, you can see this is our first title, which I'll tidy up at some point. We've got our search bar, and then we've got our introduction area. Okay, and then we've got our left area. And one of the sort of things in coding is try and sort of separate out the different areas. So even just putting a space in, so you can see here there what I've done there. I've just got a space between them. It makes it easier for you to follow what you're doing. So this is our right content here. So what we're looking at now is we're looking at trying to sort of populate this right content here. Okay, so on my previous one, all I did there was add a couple of, I just added some text, and then I also added some images, which we've already done before, and then some other image as well, and some more text. So I'll just quickly go over that. So you can see here, I've just used some P tags, which is just normal paragraph text. Okay, and I've just added that one in. So again, if I just copy and paste that across, that's just for speed. But you can sort of do what you want with this. The next bit is an image. So you can see that here that I put an image, and then found an image. That's my image. And then what I've done is I've also got that class again. I've put the alternate text as pop header, okay, for screen readers, okay, and I've made that class responsive. Okay, that's basically will pick it up from the other one which we've already got, which if you've done earlier with responsive, it will work. Okay, so all we're doing is grabbing that. Um, so in your one, just say it's easy to do. You just type in image and then src, okay, and then you just go and browse and find your image, okay, and then put the alternate text and make sure you got the class responsive as well. So it's dead easy to do. I'm just doing that for speed, okay, and then I've just got another image, and I've also got a little bit of text as well. Okay, so this is where you've just got to kind of make sure that you've got your content, and you can just sort of go, all right, I can just copy that across. Okay, so once that's in, okay, now this doesn't show these bits here, and that's because I've not added these images into this particular folder. I've got them in my old folder. Okay, so you can see that this is my previous one. Okay, and the ones which I had in there, I think was just trying to find them. I think it was this one. Okay, this 80s fashion. So again, you need to make sure that all the images, that's a good sort of teaching point there. If it's not in here, it's not into your area there. Now watch what happens. Now I put it into that folder, it's 80s fashion. Okay, it's seeing it. So now when I put it on, you can see that it's appeared. I haven't copied the other one over, so therefore it's not in there at the moment. So if we go back to the coding, it was called 1980s fashion. The second was an 1980s fashion 2. Okay, so I can just go back to my other folder. Okay, so that was this one was this 1980s fashion here. Okay, again, I'm just finding that one. I'm copying it across just because I'm doing videos for you. It has to go into that image folder. Okay, so it all has to be in with the website, in the website folder. Now when I go back, it should pop up there, and that is done. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So all we're doing is adding in some text, okay, and we're just using it. popping the images into your folder and then making sure that you've got this code in there. So your source, your alternative text, and just make sure that your class is responsive as well. So that means that when things are collapsing, you can see now that it is working. Now it doesn't look quite right at the moment, so we can maybe just tidy that up later on. But as long as it's sort of getting there, that is the main thing. Okay, so have a go at doing that, and then we'll tackle the main content later.